Welcome to the Federal Way Public Schools Tech Tools Scholar Orientation on Launchpad to Learning and Canvas. We are excited you are here with us and look forward to an exciting year in Federal Way Public Schools. In this webinar, you will learn information, watch a video demonstrating it, and then have a few minutes to practice what you learn and watch. Before we dive into our lesson, let's review today's learning targets and success criteria. It is always important to know what we are wanting to accomplish and how we will know that we have accomplished it. Our learning targets for today are: we will learn the basic steps of using Launchpad to Learning and Canvas. Also, we will learn about a variety of tools that will be used during learning. Our success criteria for today are: we can sign in, navigate, and use Launchpad to Learning and Canvas. Also, we can describe each of the learning tools that are featured in today's webinar. As we work through today's lesson, we will come back to these learning targets and success criteria to make sure we are accomplishing our goals for today. The two topics we will cover today are Launchpad to Learning and Canvas. Let's get started with Launchpad to Learning. Launchpad to Learning is the hub scholars use to access all their student online tools in one place. By using Launchpad to Learning to enter your teacher's Canvas class for lessons and links, your attendance is verified for the school day. The great thing is that Launchpad saves your usernames and passwords for your next visit to the online tools in it. Let's watch a video on what it looks like when you sign into and use Launchpad to Learning. As you watch the video, think about our learning targets and success criteria, including how do you sign into Launchpad. In this video, we will cover the steps of getting to know the Launchpad to Learning for scholars, signing in, and also exploring the resources found in it. In an internet browser, navigate to learn.fwps.org. When on the login screen of Launchpad to Learning, a scholar will put in their scholar ID as a username. After entering their scholar ID number, their password will be that password they use to sign in to a laptop or device. When a scholar has entered their scholar ID number as a username and the password that they use to log into devices in Federal Way, they will click the Sign In button to sign in to Launchpad to Learning. Now it's your turn to practice. In the Google Chrome browser, navigate to learn.fwps.org. You will then be on the sign-in page for Launchpad to Learning. Type in your scholar ID number for your username. Type in your password that you use when logging into Federal Way Public Schools laptops or computers, and then click the Sign In button. Okay, scholars, take the next 3 minutes and sign into Launchpad to Learning. We will be coming back together in about 30 seconds. After signing in to Launchpad to Learning, you will see a variety of apps and folders that takes you to a different online resource. Take a minute and look over the different apps and folders on the main screen. Think about the tools you might use daily or weekly. Go ahead and explore the apps and folders in Launchpad to Learning. We will be coming back together in about 30 seconds. The first time you navigate to one of the tools, you will be prompted to sign into your Scholar account for that tool. Different tools either use your at p12fwps.org Google account, at fwps365.org Microsoft 365 account, or you won't be prompted because additional login is not needed for that specific tool. The great thing is that you will only need to sign into these tools the first time you navigate to them through Launchpad to Learning. After that, Launchpad to Learning will automatically sign you into the tools. Let's watch a video on what it looks like when you first access the online tools from Launchpad to Learning. As you watch the video, think about our learning targets and success criteria, and how do you navigate to a variety of tools through Launchpad to Learning. On the home screen of Launchpad to Learning, scholars will see a variety of tiles and folders categorizing some of the tiles. All of these different tiles will navigate scholars out to the online resources offered in Federal Way Public Schools, from Canvas to their emails in Gmail, the King County Library System, to cloud-based drives such as Google Drive and the Microsoft Online 365 suite. In addition to that, other learning tools and Student View are available to scholars. When a scholar clicks on one of the tiles in Launchpad to Learning, some of them require a username and password the first time you navigate to it. For instance, Office or Microsoft 365 Suite, a scholar will put in their Office 365 Scholar account and the password they would typically sign into a computer with. Once they click Save, whenever they go back to the Office or Microsoft 365 Suite tile, they will not be prompted with this again, and Launchpad to Learning will use this information to automatically log them in. Take a look at the following tiles and what emails or Scholar accounts would be used to sign into each of them. For a Scholars at p12fwps.org email, that would be used to sign into things like Gmail, Google Drive, Sphero EDU app, and Maya Learning. Scholars would use their at fwps365.org email to sign into tiles such as Microsoft Office 365 and WeVideo.
Finally, look at some of the tiles that don't need a Scholar username at all. iReady, Canvas, the King County Library System, and Carnegie Learning Mathia. Thank you for exploring Launchpad to Learning with us.
Your first Launchpad to Learning challenge for today is to locate and sign into both Gmail for student email and Google Drive to access files through Google. Each of these tools will have you use your at p12fwps.org account and the password you use to sign into FWPS laptops and computers. Good luck and take the next couple minutes to complete this challenge.
We will be coming back together in about 30 seconds.
Your next Launchpad to Learning challenge for today is to locate and sign into both Office 365 Suite for accessing Microsoft tools online and WeVideo to record and create high quality video and audio projects. Each of these tools will have you use your at fwps365.org account and the password you use to sign into FWPS laptops and computers. Good luck and take the next couple minutes to complete this challenge.
We will be coming back together in about 30 seconds.
Before our next challenge, I want to introduce you to the steps you would take to sign into and access online King County Library System resources and books/audiobooks. Let's watch this next video to see how you would sign in and access your student KCLS account through Launchpad to Learning.
In this video, we will cover the steps of navigating to your King County Library System Scholar Access app, where you can access support resources and check out library books electronically. On the home page of your Launchpad to Learning, find the King County Library System's tile. Click that tile. You will be navigated to the King County Library System's homepage. Find the Kids and Teens drop-down and click that arrow. From there, find the Student Accounts option and click that. In the Students Accounts options, click on Elementary School Students. The featured online resources include databases for homework or project support, and ebooks and downloadable audiobooks for kids. Let's click on the ebooks and downloadable audiobooks for kids option. To sign in, click the Sign In button in the top right. You will now be on the Sign On page. To sign in, where it says Library Card, click that text field and type in 210 and then your student ID number. After you've put in your student ID number after the number 210, in the PIN area, you are going to put the last 4 digits of your student ID number. Once you've done that, click the Sign In button below. You are now signed in to the online King County Library System's Kids section, where you'll be able to search for specific online or audio books, or go through the suggested areas and borrow any of these books that you'd like to access.
Your next Launchpad to Learning challenge for today is to locate and navigate to the King County Library System's website and sign into your KCLS student account. If you are having trouble signing into your KCLS student account, contact your school library teacher. Good luck and take the next couple minutes to complete the challenge.
We will be coming back together in about 30 seconds.
Your last Launchpad to Learning challenge for today is to locate and navigate to Canvas, where you will then find a dashboard including your classes for this year and additional scholar support resources. This launches into our next section.
We will be coming back together in about 30 seconds.
Before we dive into the next section of our lesson, let's review today's learning targets and success criteria and see where we are at with them. Our learning targets for today are: we will learn the basic steps of using Launchpad to Learning in Canvas. Also, we will learn about a variety of tools that will be used during learning. Our success criteria for today are: we can sign in, navigate, and use Launchpad to Learning in Canvas. Also, we can describe each of the learning tools that are featured in today's webinar. We have now worked through the basic steps of using Launchpad to Learning. Using your thumb, if you feel like you can sign in, navigate, and utilize Launchpad to Learning, give me a thumbs up. If you feel like you still have more practice and questions about sign in, navigate, and use Launchpad to Learning, give me a thumb sideways. Thanks for giving me a progress check on where you are with some of our learning targets and success criteria. Now that you have navigated to your Canvas dashboard, let's transition into the Canvas portion of today's learning. What is Canvas? Canvas is where you will find teachers' online classes and a Canvas and Tech Tools support course. When you enter each of your teachers' classes, you will find that they are similar. This includes contact information, the schedule of daily and weekly work, links to Zoom meetings. You can also locate learning from past weeks and links to additional resources. Once you enter any teacher's course, the home page is the first thing you will see. Each teacher customizes the page with the class-specific information and links. Notice the icons are pictures to help find where the information is located. On your teacher's homepage, you can easily access the teacher message, contact information, the class agreed upon online expectations, class calendar, and also help links in Parent Portal, Tech Support, and Canvas support. On your Canvas dashboard, you will see a FWPS Canvas Scholar and Family Training 2020 course. This support course is something you and your parent or guardian can work through together to get to know Canvas and the structure of Canvas even better. You will soon be exploring a teacher's homepage in Canvas. Before we go and explore that page, let's watch an overview video about that page. Think about our learning targets and success criteria. How do you navigate through and utilize Canvas?
The following guides and how-to videos will walk you through the Canvas course welcome page. Important information about the course, schedules, and activities can be found on this page, with sections such as daily message and contact information, as well as the course's online expectations and weekly schedule, and other items such as meeting and assignment calendar, specialist links and Launchpad, and help for scholars and parents. This welcome page will be the hub of a Canvas course.
Now that you have seen an overview on what a teacher's homepage will look like in Canvas, navigate to your Canvas dashboard and go to your class or one of your class's homepages in Canvas. Now that you are on your teacher's homepage, we will review the different parts of the homepage together. The first item you will see on that Teacher Canvas homepage is the course name, teacher picture, and welcome message section. Right below the first item, you will also see the daily message area. Take the next minute or two and look over the course name, teacher picture, and welcome message. Then, watch the daily message video found below. As you read and watch these items, think about how they might help you in your learning. I will see you back here in a minute.
We will be coming back together in about 30 seconds.
Now that we have reviewed those first items on our teacher's homepage, turn to someone near you and share which items that could help you in your learning. The next items you will see on that Teacher Canvas homepage are the contact information area and online expectations area. Take the next minute or two and look over your teacher's contact information. Then read through the online expectations. As you review these items, think about how they might help you in your learning. I will see you back here in a minute.
We will be coming back together in about 30 seconds.
Now that we have reviewed those items on our teacher's homepage, turn to someone near you and share which items that could help you in your learning and communication with your teacher. The next item you will see on that Teacher Canvas homepage is the Week at a Glance / weekly schedule. Take the next minute and look over your teacher's Week at a Glance / weekly schedule. Try to find and explore a lesson page link in the schedule and find where your class's Zoom link is posted. As you review these items, also think about how they might help you in your learning. I will see you back here in a minute.
We will be coming back together in about 30 seconds.
Did you find your class's Zoom link? Were you able to find a lesson page link? If you did, Think about how you got back to your teacher's Canvas homepage. That's right. If you ever need to return back to your teacher's Canvas homepage from a lesson page, just click the home link in the top left of your window. Let's keep exploring our teacher's Canvas homepage. The next items you will see on that Teacher Canvas homepage are links to previous week's learning and meeting and assignment calendar. Though these items right now might not have information yet, how do you think those items could help you in your learning? Go ahead and share with someone next to you. The last items you will see on that Teacher Canvas homepage are specialist and Launchpad links and help for scholar and parents links. Take the next minute or two and look over those items. As you review these items, think about how they might help you in your learning. I will see you back here in a minute.
We will be coming back together in about 30 seconds.
Now that we have reviewed those last items on your teacher's homepage, share with someone next to you the parts of those items that could help you in your learning. Wow! We've explored your Canvas class's homepage and lesson pages. What were some parts you know you will look at daily? Go ahead and share those parts. How about the parts that you will look at weekly? Thanks for sharing. Before we dive into the next section of our lesson, let's review today's learning targets and success criteria and see where we are at with them. We have now worked through the basic steps of navigating through Canvas and a teacher's homepage. Using your thumb, if you feel like you can sign in, navigate, and use a teacher's homepage in Canvas, give me a thumbs up. If you feel like you still have more practice and questions about sign in, navigate, and use a teacher's homepage in Canvas, give me a thumb sideways. Thanks for giving me a progress check on where you are with some of our learning targets and success criteria. We are going to now dive into a variety of tools used in remote learning and the supports for them. On your Canvas dashboard, you will find a course tile that is called FWPS Scholar Guides for Canvas in Online Learning. This course will provide guides and basic information about a variety of tools and resources. Let's watch a brief video for an overview of the Scholar Guides for Canvas and Online Learning course. While you watch the video, think about the learning targets and success criteria. What online tools are available and used during online learning?
In this video, we will walk through the Scholar Guides for Canvas and Online Learning Canvas course. On this course's welcome page, you'll find the purpose of the course, and then you'll find a table with different tools as icons. Each of those different tool icons is a button that will navigate you to a page about that tool. Tools like Canvas and Microsoft 365 Home Install to Zoom and Flipgrid. For instance, if I click on Kahoot, I am navigated to Kahoot's page that will tell you the purpose of the page, what you can do with the page, and then it will give you video or other resources about that specific tool. I can watch What is Kahoot to learn more about Kahoot. When I'm done exploring through this page, I can return to the home page of this course by clicking the link at the bottom of that page. The last step will be to take a survey. On the survey page, you'll fill out 2 questions and then hit the submit button. Your feedback is important for us to know what additional supports are needed and what we can do to best support you with remote learning this year. Thanks for exploring the Scholar Guides for Canvas and Online Learning course. Now let's practice.
Now that we have seen an overview of the Scholar Guides for Canvas and Online Learning course, take a few minutes and explore the course and tools available in that course. As you explore, think about how you would describe the different tools featured in the Scholar Guides for Canvas and Online Learning course and how it will support your learning this year. Good luck and see you in a few minutes.